Check this thing out. I think this is homemade. The things you come across. Oh, falling over something. It's got a gas engine in it. And this blade is made so it angles. You can pull that pin there and move it back in them holes. And that's the gas engine out of something. Must be awful loud with that exhaust. I just came across this and I figured it was worth taking a little video of. Like that looks like a winch off of a skidder. What's it say on there? Gearmatic winch drum. But this all looks like truck frame. That's looking pretty homemade to me. And this rear axle, I'm thinking it's a 2-speed. That's what it looks like anyways. And then the diff cover's all banged up from mosquito in my mouth. I'm sure it's all banged up from logs smashing into it, but this arch looks like it's also made out of truck frame. This thing's pretty wild looking. Somebody spent a lot of time making this. Now I'd have no idea what that engine and transmission are out of. I'm guessing this engine and transmission didn't go together at one point, but they made her fit. Pretty cool. I don't know if anybody'd recognize that engine. It's a 6-cylinder. Huh. They definitely weren't going for SEMA build quality, but whatever works, I guess. And on this front axle, there's leaf spring perches there. And they just look like they're out of a big 5-ton truck or something, but I don't know if the front axle would have been a rear, because it doesn't look like it steers. No, I don't know. Kind of neat, whatever the story is on this thing. Huh. Pretty cool though that somebody made this thing. Get a better look at it. I'm sure it pulled a couple hitches out of the bush in its day. I think it's been hanging out here for a while. Pretty neat though that somebody built that. The things you come across at work, I figured that was worth taking a little video of. Huh. I would like to see this thing go. I'm not really even sure what all this stuff is. Maybe if somebody knows more about it or recognizes some of these parts and pieces, leave her down below. Share your wisdom with the rest of the world. Huh. Pretty neat. Wanted to get an up close of the gauge too. I don't know if somebody'd recognize that to know what it's out of. And then I just noticed that some of this fancy fabricating work, it doesn't have a whole lot of ground clearance. I'm sure that's why that's all smashed and bent, but it's pretty neat that somebody rigged this all up and made it work. Well, I guess that'd be the, oh look at that. chain linkage. That's funny. You can see it. Huh. That's kind of neat. What's this do? That's the throttle. That's obviously gear shifter. That looks like maybe that runs the brake on the winch. And then that's a hydraulic lever there. I don't know if that's for the blade or what. Pretty neat. Whatever the story on this thing is, I'm sure if this thing could talk, it could tell a couple stories. Those cans have been there a while.